Hello everyone and welcome back to my opinion. In this video I'll be previewing India's second Super Fours match versus Bangladesh. Let's get into this preview video. Starting off with India, in my previous video I'd suggested or I'd read out the 11 that they had gone with and I don't think they'll make a change to that. And then I read the 11 that I would go with. And starting off with the 11 that they picked in the previous match, and I don't think they will veer away from that, this 11 being Abhishek Sharma, Shubman Gill to open the batting. I don't know how the fluid batting lineup that they'd like to go with will go, but I'll just read out the plays in position anyway. Tilak Verma 3, Suryakumar Yadav 4, Sanju Samson 5, Hardik Pandya 6, Shivam Dubey number 7, Akshar Patel 8, Jasid Umrah 9, Kuldeep Yadav 10, Varun Chakravarti at number 11. Shivam Dubey in the previous match 2 for 33 and 4, and they may say that he somewhat got the game back in India's favour. However, I feel Arshdeep Singh would have bowled earlier and he would have at least equaled those figures that Shivam Dubey picked up in the previous match. Therefore, the score that India had to chase could have been reduced by, I think, 20 runs. And Sanju Samson walked out at 5 in the previous match, and I've mentioned many times that he's someone who bats in the top 4. I think is suited to batting in the top 4. Tilak Verma is a number 3. I think that's his best position. Therefore, if you're looking to go with a fluid batting lineup that they are looking to go with, sending Samson out of position or sending Tilak Verma out of position, I don't think it'd be feasible. So as I said in the previous video, I would unfortunately have to leave Sanju Samson. Now this is my 11 and bring in Jitesh Sharma compared number 6. The players will be batting in position, the batting is not weakened and the bowling is strengthened, where you've got Arshdeep Singh to bowl alongside Hardik Pandya on the power play to make sure Bumrah is available for the middle and the death overs. This is what I would do. I don't think they would go with that. Now Shivam Dubey bowls again in this match and he gives a similar performance, then I think it would bode well to his bowling. It would bode well in their eyes to play the same combination. But I feel Arshdeep Singh bowling earlier when you don't need as much batting. Akshar Patel, Shivam Dubey didn't bat in the previous match. Hardik Pandya didn't face too many deliveries either, so you don't need that extra batting according to me. So that's why I've gone with this combination. Let's see what they do. This is all I've got to say about the Indian team. And not Bangladesh. I didn't expect them to beat Sri Lanka with the way Sri Lanka were playing. But credit to them, when you're chasing almost 170, I thought it was a very good effort from Bangladesh. I don't think they'll make a change to their 11 either. Their 11 being Saif Hassan, Tanzil Hassan to open the batting, Litan Das number 3, Toy Rudoy number 4, Shaim Hussain number 5, Jakar Ali 6, Mahdi Hassan number 7, Nasoom Ahmed 8, Taskeen Ahmed 9, Shariful Islam 10, Mustafizur Rahman at number 11. The only change that I'd think of is that Taskeen Ahmed, I've said in my preview for the Champions Trophy that he's a momentum bowler, and you can tell whether he's going to bowl well by the way he runs up. When he's on song, the speeds are up. When he's not on song, at times the speeds go considerably lower, and he goes to runs in the previous match, I think 1 for 37 and 4. Tanzim Hassan Saqib is a very good bowler. He can bowl in the power play and outside the power play. And I feel if they are thinking about Taskeen Ahmed's inconsistency, they can bring in a good young fast bowler in Tanzim Hassan Saqib, and he can help provide sort of the wicket-taking ability in the power play. Will they do that? I don't know, since Taskeen Ahmed is experienced, but they could think about doing that. And before this tournament and in the past in other previews, I'd said that the 3 fast bowlers should be Taskeen Ahmed, Shariful Islam and Tanzim Hassan Saqib, because Mustafizur Rahman in the last few years has been fairly one-dimensional, bowling slow deliveries. In the past, he used to be able to bowl those quicker deliveries, but in this case, he's been bowling better, so I think they would keep him. Shariful Islam is a genuine wicket taker. Taskeen Ahmed has been here and there, so if there's a change that they may look to make in the bowling attack, they may look to bring Tanzim Hassan Saqib in place of Taskeen Ahmed. And after the retirements of Mushfiqur Rahim, Mahmudullah Riyad after the Champions Trophy, Shakibul Hasan, I don't think is going to return to the fort. They've got some good young talents in. This is not a bad team by any means. On the bench, you've got Nurul Hassan, who In the last over in a Bangladesh Premier League match, he hit Kyle Mays for 32 runs in an over to win his team the match. Parvez Hossain Imon was opening with Tanzil Hassan before. And when I was watching them play, about once in every fifth or sixth match, you'd get a 40-run opening stand. It would be in quick time as well. Unfortunately, the consistency hasn't been there. I feel out of all the top order players in Bangladesh, he'd be the most explosive. But because of the consistency, they've benched him for now. Saif Hassan played very well the previous match. So I think this would be about the team combination for them. This team is not a bad team. I think beating India will be difficult, but this team is not a bad team. And now let's get into the comparisons of 11s. I'll be comparing the 11s that they would pick. In that case, if you're looking at the batting, India's batting is the best in this tournament, despite Bangladesh chased down close to 170 against Sri Lanka on the previous match. And now looking at the fast bowling, and I said this in the Champions Trophy, where you've got the class of Bumrah and Hardik Pandya as a good bowler, but India have only got 2 fast bowlers, and if Bumrah doesn't pick up wickets again, or he doesn't have as much of an impact as you think he could do, and Hardik Pandya gives a stock performance, Bangladesh have got 3 fast bowlers, Taskin Ahmed, Shariful Islam, Mustafizur Rahman. Mustafizur Rahman, I don't think he's as good in the power play as he was before. Taskin Ahmed can pick wickets in the power play. Shariful Islam can pick wickets in the power play. So, as I did in the Champions Trophy preview, I'd say because of Bumrah's class and Bangladesh have got a relatively weaker batting lineup compared to India, you wouldn't be surprised if India pick up wickets with the seamers. However, when Bangladesh have got 3 seamers, I don't think you can say that it's a definite edge for India. You can only say because of the class of the personnel, but Bangladesh have got the goods to bowl pace for all the 6 overs. The spin strength, India have got the best spinners in the tournament, I feel. So, all in all, India will go with an edge against Bangladesh in this match, but Bangladesh are not a bad team. Let's see what happens. If you enjoyed this video, be kind to subscribe, share, friends. This is my opinion. What's yours?